Hi there, folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 307. So, on to our story, our first story from the world of health to kick us off. So, scientists have actually researched that we might not actually need the recommended 8 glasses of water a day, and that's actually because there's quite a lot of water. Our daily water intake comes from food. So anyway, if we've actually only really to consume about 1.5 litres of water per day, how many glasses would this be? So first of all, we need to work out how much water is in one of these glasses that they're talking about. So if it should be 2 litres, that was the old recommended level of water. There's 1,000 millilitres in every litre, so 2 litres would be 2 lots of 1,000 millilitres, so that'd be 2,000. And we can work out how many times 8 goes into this, so we can share this equally between the 8 glasses. So that's going to come to 250 millilitres in a glass. And all we need to do now is see how many times 250 goes into 1.5 litres, but of course we need to make the units the same. So this would be 1,500 millilitres, and we need to see how many times 250 goes into it, so we're going to divide by 250, and that's going to give us an answer of 6 glasses per day. So that might hopefully result in a few of us having to run up in the middle of the night for a quick pee, fingers crossed. Anyway, on to our entertainment story, and this one is something I'm very excited about. The new trailer for the new Indiana Jones film that's coming out next year, the Dial of Destiny, was shown on YouTube and actually featured quite a lot of Glasgow because that's where some of the scenes were filmed. Anyway, the film comes out 208 days from the date of this newspaper, so on what date will it be released? So there's 31 days in September, and if this is the 4th, that means there's 27 days to go. There are 31 days in January, 28 in February, because it's not 2023, won't be a leap year. So we're now on to March, so that's 31 in March, 30 in April, and then 31 in May. So what we can do is we can say this won't be too far off. 208, we'll add up all of these to get 178 days. We'll take that away from 208, which means we're left with 30 days left over. So it's going to be 30 days into June. So the date's going to be the 30th of June, which is '06. And then, of course, it'll be the following year, which is 2023. So fingers crossed that time flies in because we'll have a fantastic film to watch and it'll be the school summer holidays. How cool is that? Anyway, on to our sports story. So, Kylian Mbappe, one incredible football player. He's now the first player to have scored 8 goals in World Cup finals matches before his 24th birthday. But can you name the top 5 World Cup scorers of all time? I think you might need to attempt this challenge with your parents or carers or somebody at home because you'll not have seen too many of these matches, I think, from some of these players. But anyway, if we can certainly do the maths behind the clues. So you've got a point for the name and a point for the country. So we've got 7. So we've got 13, we've got 11, and we've got 7. So that's going to give us M, K, and G. So the all-time scorer in World Cups is Miroslav Klose, and his country, of course, was Germany. So for our second one, we've got 18 and we've got 2, so that's R and B. So the player R is Ronaldo, but of course it's not Cristiano from Portugal, it's the original Ronaldo, so he's called, and he came from Brazil, and what a phenomenal player he was. So we've got 7, we've got 13, and we've got 7, so that's going to give us GM and then G, so that's quite an old one. I'd be impressed if you could manage to get this. That's Gerd Muller. And the country, I think we could have worked out from the top one, it's also going to be Germany. So we've then got 10, we've got 6, and we've got 6. So that's going to be JFF. And what we're looking for here, again, I would be blown away if you got this. We've got Just Fontaine in the country. You might be able to guess it from the letter. That would be France. So even if you didn't get the name, you could have got a bonus point. And for our last one, 2 to the power of 4 is 16. A half plus a half plus a half plus a half is 2. So that gives us P and B. So of course that's the great Pele, arguably the greatest player of all time, and his country is Brazil. So very well done if you managed to pick up any points in that challenge. So on to our final story from the world of business. So we've got the dollar reaching a record high exchange rate with the dollar on the pound, reaching a record high exchange rate with the dollar on the same day that it also rose against the euro too. So maybe things are starting to look up now. So what we've got is we're giving you another wee pointless daily fact from the Daily Rigour, that in Spain, rather than selection boxes, the nation loves churron as a festive treat. So here's a bar of churron that you can currently buy from the Carrefour website for €3.29. So based on these exchange rates, how much would that cost in dollars and cents? Well, first of all, we can change the euros back into pounds by dividing by the exchange rate, so dividing by 1.1695, and rounding to two decimal places, that comes to £2.81. We can then change the £2.81 into dollars by multiplying by the exchange rate, and again, rounding to two decimal places, it will be $3.46. And there you have it, folks, our What Solutions for this week. We hope you enjoyed solving these problems, and remember to stay tuned for next week's edition when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.